Hey, what's going on YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. So today's video I have been trying to make for a pretty long time, but I just recently started school, so it already made it a lot harder to be able to drop videos. And second of all, you know, I was trying to gather information and stuff because it's a beginner's guide to NFL rivals. So I'm gonna try to cover like the biggest, what I got, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11. I got the biggest like 10 things that I feel like are in the game that I feel like every beginner should get a bit of understanding from. So I just wanted to help out. So let me press on my team 3 2 1 team just so I can time the video up. But first thing I'm gonna want to talk about for the introduction is right here, right under the squads, it says live of. Let me press it. There we go. You see a lot already. You see the information, as you can see right now. It's showing you the about for the kickoff promo. And it's showing you, here's the reward stuff, the power pass, task, store, blueprints, crafting, team captains, and living legends. So long story short, this team captains and living legends, if you're a complete beginner, don't worry about it. These require a lot of money to be put into to craft a player. To be able to get one of these cards, you have to get different kinds of those same cards, and it just, you know, it requires a lot of time and effort and a lot of cards that you already need prior, especially for these team captains. So as a very beginner, you're not going to want to be worrying about these at all. This crafting tab is just, you can see you can craft a legendary special blueprint pack, which the legendary cards are the 4 stars, or the purple cards if you want to call it that way. This, as well as you can see, you need kickoff 24 epic or better blueprint. You're probably not going to be worrying about that kind of stuff either. What you, as a very beginner, as this is your day one, the only thing you really want to be looking at is this reward, the power pass. I think it costs like 10 bucks, and if you're free to play, of course you're not going to want to touch this. But if you're thinking about putting money into the game, buy the power pass. It is the most value you can get in the game. You can get a bunch of stuff, and at the very end you can get yourself an epic card. Best value in the game by far. So if you are thinking about dropping $10, drop it on here. If not, don't worry about this either, and just worry about the bottom part where it's the free rewards, where at the very end of the pass you can get a limited edition rare player. And you saying, how do I unlock the free rewards? Easy. Right here in the tasks, on the daily program tasks, as you can see, you only got to score 1 field goal or complete a 50-yard pass. Or there's program tasks where it's longer, where you got to win 50 event games. You get 900 NFL rewards XP, and those go down here. And that's how you unlock all the way to level 40. As you can see, I'm already about to finish to level 40, and as you can see, the time remaining, there's still 12 days. So you have plenty of time to be able to get all the way to the free player. And the tasks, you're always going to want to complete them. These special tasks, they're for synergy tokens, which as a complete beginner, again, you're not going to have to worry about. So don't worry about that. The store is just what the active players are in the game right now. And the biggest thing I wish I had known as a beginner was this 160 overall Jamar Mythical Chase. It's a beautiful card, but as a complete beginner, it is extremely difficult to get. You're not going to be able to. It requires 86,000 kickoff points. As you can see, I have 46,780. It requires 86,000, but the only way you can reach that number is for the very final event of this season to place top 100. So you got to be one of the best 100 players in NFL Rivals to be able to get this card. They never told me that, and I didn't join the squad, which I'll talk about later, way down the line. So I did not know that. But the 60 card, the 35 kickoff token cards, especially this, like Mike Hughes, these cards are obtainable. So if I were you, I'd be trying to go for one of these blueprints for 50,000. And in case you're wondering, you want a suggestion which one to get, you can't go wrong with any of these, but the best one I would say is this Darius Slay or Deebo Samuel. Highest overalls, they start off like a 145, 144, but that's the Live Hub tab for you. You can earn real money in the game. Like, let's say you get this Darius Slay and you craft him with his base card and you get him, you level him up, you can sell him in the marketplace for a good amount of money. That's where this game is the most fun. You can make real money from it. And that's pretty much it for the Live Hub. Let me go to the next part, let me go to the big tab right here. You can either press it by the little one down here where it says market, or if you just press big where it says your top players, it's the same exact thing as the market screen. I don't know why they want to show it twice, but hey, it's there. But pretty much, you know, it's nothing important. Anything you want to do here, just long story short, let me make it easy for you. Do not use this marketplace. I'm gonna pop up a screenshot right now of the marketplace you want to be using. It's a website. It's a separate thing from the app. It's a website, and you want to be doing any transactions through there. If you want any help with the marketplace, the website marketplace or anything, I'll drop a video on that, or let me know in the comments. answer it as best as I can, but just don't touch anything here. Nothing here is worth it. Like this Jimmy Graham that you can buy for 34,000 whatever tokens those are, it's not worth it. You can find it for cheaper on the website. Trust me, just ignore this. It's gonna be the best thing you can do. Next thing I want to talk about is good old team. Just a team right here. For starters, these are NFT cards, which means that they're cards online and you can switch it up. You can sell them, you can buy them on the marketplace that I was talking about for real money. It's pretty cool, huh? You can buy all the players, you can do whatever you want, and they go by overall. So if you go all the way down, let me go all the way down on the squad. Let me just press a position, go all the way down. These cards right here, like this 87 Dak Prescott, this is what we call a base card. As you can see where it says program, it just says base. It's just the rarity of the card, it's just a base card. Those cards are the ones you use to fuse. So if I had, let me show you, if I have this Mahomes right here, and in one of the events I'll get a Mahomes blueprint, which a blueprint looks like this. If I get something like this and it says Mahomes, I can fuse it and it'll give me a card like this. Not this one, but it will give me a full card. As you can see, this card right here, lore, it says program, it's a Super Bowl, but this is a legendary card, the 4-star cards. And for the new year, the 4 stars are shown down here under where it says level. That's how they look now. But they just go by rarities, you know. Rares, epics. The epics are the red ones like these. They have 3 stars, and finally you get all the way to mythical rarity, which are 5 cards, which of course, you know, you want to have the most stars on your team. As you can see, my squad, I have a bunch of legendaries and a couple mythicals. You just want to keep upgrading your team, get the team power as high as you can. That's all that matters. These mythicals are extremely hard to earn because, as I said earlier, only the top 100 players get them. This Christian McCaffrey and on my defense is Myles Garrett were different, and a couple of months ago you could craft them. That took a lot of money as well, but until that happens again, you just gotta place top 100. You gotta be one of the top 100 players in the whole game. It's hard to get these cards, but these legendary cards are a whole different story. These ones, anybody can get. You just gotta have patience and be able to get to a good overall so you can compete at a decent level. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, that's pretty much all I got for teams. You know, you just want to get that team power as high as you can. The higher it is, the easier it is gonna be for you to win games. And the faster and the better the game is just going to go, pretty much. So let me exit out of here and let me go to the next part, which is right here with squads. Join them. Just join a squad. You can join mine if you want. If you can see right here, it says Enzo Icons YT BB. You can join this one if you want, or just join any of them. I can't show you how it looks, but just join one because you will always get rewards at the end. If you go here and you go to the rewards, if your squad literally just plays one, if you get a score of 100, which is pretty much just playing one game, you will get 300 gems at the end of, as you can see, time remaining is 11 days. The owner rewards, that does not apply to you unless you buy a helmet, which is a whole different thing, but as a beginner you're not going to be doing that either. You can get gold, but for you, just focus on the member. I'm going to blur out this part. Just look at the member rewards. That's all you got to worry about, and just join a good one. Like as you can see, I'm in Blitz Brigade 3. Just join one. If you need any help joining one, go through the Discord and find one. I recommend joining Blitz Brigade and going through one of our friendly squads. We have a lot of squads that we need players, and just join it. You're gonna learn a lot from the game through that. You're gonna have better rewards, and it's just gonna be nice, you know. Trust me, you want to get in. But let me get out of here and let me just talk about gameplay wise, you know, what the game is about, as I'm gonna show. Like just hop into a game real quick if I can have one. Yeah. Let me just play Nerf Turbo. Let me show you what this whole gameplay thing is about. I'm just trying to make sure I didn't miss anything. Nah, I'm on gameplay, which is my number 6. Let me just press let's play. You can only play offense on this game. The defensive part of the game is RNG, which pretty much means that it's literally whatever the computer decides they want to do against your team. That's what's going to happen, you know. It's nothing crazy. So the RNG has been problematic recently, especially for top teams in the game. You know, they feel like it's not too fair right now, which is, you as a beginner, you're not gonna have to worry about that. Your RNG is gonna be just fine. But once you progress in the game, hopefully by the time you're watching my video, hopefully by the time you have a good squad, that's not a problem anymore. But only thing you can play is offense. As you can see what I'm doing, just gotta let me get this 2-point conversion. And on defense, I can't do anything. I just gotta watch Brandon Cooks do something, and then what can I get? I just get a punt. You know, you can't do anything, which is fine, but there's nothing much to the gameplay. all the plays are nice, the running plays, the passing plays. Whenever right now I'm playing a team, and as you can see I'm dominating, but that's because as you saw whenever I got into the game, my team power was a lot better. So any play that I run is very easy. But let's say you were playing against a really good team and you were struggling to figure out what kind of play you want to play, or what kind of play you should run in order to try to get a chance at winning. You want to switch it up. As you can see right now, I have a short pass, deep pass running play right now, deep mesh, dig, and blast. Out of these plays, I would play dig because your outside receivers usually get open, or I would just run blast just in case, like, your receivers, like, let's say the cornerbacks were automatically covering them. I'd run a run play just to switch it up and allow them to get a little bit open. But I don't think it's an official thing anywhere, but I do feel like the defensive computer who I'm playing against right now, I feel like they understand, like, they adapt to the game. And if you have a lower overall team, like, the cornerbacks will stick to your wide receivers, so then you got to just run the ball and, try to get a different play with it. Let me just call timeouts. We'll be clearing that out the way, don't you worry about it. Let me just call timeouts so I can get out of this game, since I'm already winning 40-0. Destroyed this man. But gameplay wise, it's fun. You just play offense and you get to choose from 3 plays, which all 3 plays usually are really good plays, so you will not struggle with gameplay. It's pretty straightforward and easy. But let me go to the next thing, which will be gameplay events. The events that there are, you always want to play. Let me get out of here and let me go to the play now right here on play now. If you go to play now, as you can see, there's live events right here on the side, and all of these games you want to play them because you get points and you get rewards. Like, let's say right now I played this game time event and I went to rewards. As you can see, I have 1,000. I just need to get a score of 1,000, which is not even that hard to do. And I get 3 base players and I get some gems. Let's see, like for this Debo event, when I go to rewards, right now I'm at 4,400. I get a tier 1 pack, which would give me a card, a whole legend, it give me a whole limited edition card, and I would get points, I would get tokens, I get anything. So you just want to play the events. As you can see right here, I have 5 opponents. Of course, the highest one of my opponents has the most team power. As you can see, it goes from 35 to 29 to 24. You just want to play. If you feel comfortable playing the 3,500 matchup, like as right now I'm a -263. I personally don't feel comfortable playing them because I want to play someone who does not have such a high offense. You can see he has a 2,000 offense, but let's say you're around this Austin guy range and you only have 2,000 power and you're debating, should I play him or should I play Optimo? Just play whoever you feel most comfortable with, that you feel like you're going to win, so you can get all the points possible. That's all you always want to do, just play for the most points so you can finish and you can get some nice rewards. You can earn a lot and you can pull a lot of good stuff from them. The odds of pulling something in these packs are like on the Debo event on here, they're pretty terrible. It doesn't show me, but it's probably like a 1% card for a 4-star legendary card. But hey, if you can pull it, you'll pull it, and you might as well give you the chance instead of not even getting the points and not giving yourself a chance. You know what I'm saying? But just play every single event. Some events are easier than others, and it's always a lot of fun. You can do a whole bunch of different things. But then move on to the next thing, which this is probably one of the better things, I think, personally, because it just got introduced. Let me press where it shows my name. This is the XP path. Quick explanation. I already dropped a video, which I will have a link over what the XP path is. But since you're watching this as a beginner, and this is probably the first video you're seeing on my channel, if you are watching this brand new, the XP path, just grind it out. Get as much as you can, because anybody is going to be able to reach. If I go all the way down to the very, very end, anybody can reach this NFL MVP card, which you can see will be a 150 overall. Anybody can. And throughout the thing, you can get this 145. You can get all of these legendary cards if you just play the games. Play every single game, every single day, and you will get all of these. That's all it is. How do you get the XP? You get it by playing games. Simple as that. Don't stress about it. Don't do anything crazy. Just play all your games, and you will be able to get through here. As you can see right now, I'm right here, 468 out of 580 to the coins. And my next player I'm going to be unlocking is going to be the first legendary of all of them, which is Kenneth Walker III, which is amazing because I'm a Seahawks fan, so that's pretty cool. But anybody, this XP path is completely free to play. Anybody can win these cards. You just have to unlock them. You just got to get to where this Kenneth Walker is. Just get to it. Play all your games. Any game you see, you play, just so you can get this card. All of them. As you can see, the next card would be a Sauce Gardner. Just play all the games, XP Path is free to play. It's the best thing that got introduced to me in my opinion for year 2. Play them. What is my next thing? League, which is number 9. If I go to play now, and then I go to the league, my suggestion for this is if you're brand new right now, you're watching this because you're probably in the qualifying league. What you want to do is you want to climb up all of these and try to get yourself to mythical. Why? As you can see, I'm in elite right now. I keep dropping from mythical to elite. I go back and down, up, down, up, down. Just keep dropping. But as you can see, you get gems, you get conditioning points, weight room points, film room points, and you get auto win tickets. These points, you probably don't know what they do, but once you start unlocking good cards, you have to upgrade them, right? And at every single tier, like at level 5, 10, 15, you need some of these. Like for level 5, you would need, like, I think it's 10 conditioning points to upgrade the card, you know? You want to save onto these, and as you can see, if you're like down here, you can only get 2 if you're on rookie on league 2, but if you could go all the way here to league master, you can get 13. So trust me, climb as high as you can. And the way you get points for these is, again, just playing event games. Play all your events and you will get points, and you're just going to climb up the leagues. It's that simple. It's nothing too crazy, and it's, you know, it helps. You just want to be able to get all the rewards possible every single time. Another thing, which is, you know, not that beginner friendly, so I'm going to barely touch it, but later on, once you start building a good team and you start getting yourself a couple of epics like these, let me press on this Bulls. You will see when you press the up arrow, there's an upgrade part, and there's a year 2 synergy. And this, all it is since this is a card collecting game, is pretty much what this game is about. They want you to get more cards. As you can see, let me press this free thing. If I got him to level 5, as you can see right now, he's level 3 of 15. But if I got him to level 5, I would get a +3 power if I had 5 common cards or above. And as you can see, I obviously do, but you might not. So what I would do if I was a complete beginner would be, for starters, hold on to your rares and epic cards because they don't even sell for that much in the marketplace. Sell your Legos and get defensive cards, of course, but just collect cards, because if you have 5, you'll be able to get an extra 3 power for literally just for having the cards on your bench. You don't even have to have them in the starting lineup. That's all you want to do. And for the Broncos captain, that's a whole different thing. As a beginner, don't even worry about this. Just worry about collecting cards and building a nice little deck. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're playing Yu-Gi-Oh!, just get yourself a bunch of different cards that have a chance at doing something. But it's really all that there is to synergy. It's a later thing in the game if you're a beginner. I don't even know why I mentioned it, honestly. It's just a later thing in the game that you can worry about later. But the final thing I want to talk about is in the shop. If I go to, let me press out of here, and let me go to I press squats, my bad. If I go to shop, what to buy. If you're thinking about anything, you can see most of the things cost real money. It's like $6. Some things are gems. It's not showing up right now, but I'm gonna try to pop up a screenshot if I can find one of this thing that's called Living Legends. They would pop up like here, and then it would be like you can get a Living Legends pack, which give base cards, and I think it costs 1,000 gems. Those are worth to open up, because if you go to the odds, it would give you like a 0.01% of getting a legendary. So if you're wondering about any packs you might want to get, let me go to like a player pack. Maybe these, like as you can see, these cards have a 0.02% chance. It's really like, do you think you can pull something from a 0.02% chance? Probably not. So if it was me, I wouldn't buy anything from the shop. Nothing, just play the games and pull stuff, because as you can see, I have 13 free base player packs and 1 free of 3 of them. And it's just because I got it from the XP path. So don't waste your gems on buying stuff. Don't waste your coins on buying stuff on here. Just don't even touch it and just get these things for free. And that's how you're going to upgrade your base team. Trust me on that one. If I were going to buy anything, would be the evolution. As you can see, it says max purchase on the Fuse Boost Evo pack. It costs 1,000 gems and you can get conditioning points. As you can see, it's a 10x one. Those are worth it. Trust me. Pick that up every time. And for the coins, don't worry about these. Once you get to the point where you got to upgrade players and the upgrades get expensive, maybe you can think about spending 10,000 or 1,000 gems to get 20,000 coins. But again, that's later on in the game, and it's not something you're going to be thinking about as a starter. So that's about all the key points I have for, starting the game as a beginner. If you're a beginner watching this right now and you have questions about anything, let me know. Drop down in the comments and I will try to figure out what you should be going for. But other than that, I don't really have anything else to be thinking about. So let me just press on the team so you can see how it looks. That's about the only thing I have to say. Yeah, I don't really have anything else. So if you have any questions, drop it down in the comments. And of course, if you want any specific videos, drop down any comment ideas as well. I'm all ears, and I'm hoping this video helps you out as a beginner. I'm hoping you're understanding a little bit more of what there is in the game and what you should and shouldn't be doing. Again, any questions, drop down in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share this video with your friends, so all of y'all get the experience and all of y'all get to understand the game a bit better. But with all that being said, it's gonna be it for me. I'll catch you on the next video. Y'all have a good one.